Alright, what's up YouTube? It's Scotty with Evil Castrigo back with another video. Another new bike day video, actually. The bike behind me here. A 2020. So odd for me to start with any kind of motorcycle I own with a 20 in front of it. But yes, this is a newer motorcycle for the channel. A 2020 YZ250. Let's check it out. So I just picked this thing up literally yesterday. It's got a little time on it. The guy that owned it before me scuffed up the fender pretty good. But other than that, I mean, it's really fresh looking. These things are notorious for getting scuffs all over the clutch cover here, and that thing's pretty pristine. So just picked it up, kind of matched my 81. So now we are all Yamaha Hopper pit bike, 1981 YZ250, 2020 YZ250. And we're going to do a lot of things to this bike over the course of my ownership of it. But to start, we're just going to ride it stock. And we're going to see how it feels today. So I'm going to load it up. I'm going to load up the 1981 YZ250 also. And we're going to take them both to 812 Ministries today. I'm going to break in the 81. If you saw the last video, you saw that I just literally went through that again. So it's got a new motor again, and we're going to break it in today and ride the new YZ250 behind me. Pretty excited. Let's get to the action. All right, we're out here at 812 MX. Check out the pit behind me. Got both bikes with me. We're going to go out on the new YZ first, do some laps. It's a little slick out here. We got like 2 inches of rain overnight, believe it or not. But Adam and the guys out here, well, Adam really works really hard to prep the track out here, and he did a great job. So excited to get out on it. We're going to try the new 2020, new to me, 2020 YZ out first. And then we'll break in the 81 since it's got a fresh new top end in it. Gas cap on the 81 was leaking a little bit on the way here. So hopefully we got that figured out, because I do want to ride it out here on the track today. I'm excited. Let's get into the saddle. But first, let's just look at it. All right, the track's actually working in really good. And this bike, this thing is running so good. I don't know if I'll ever do anything to it. It's so crisp right now and so clean. I cannot believe how well it's running. I'm so happy with this purchase. Wow. I'm enjoying riding it so much. I don't even really want to ride the 81 behind me, but I know it'll be fun once I get it out there. I got to get it broke in. So, oh my gosh, I'm just so over the moon with this YZ250. Oh, so happy. Can't wait to ride more motocross tracks. I've been missing it the last 5 years, and I'm excited to get back out there. All right, let's ride the old one now. Alrighty, we're gonna take her out for some break-in laps. I'm not gonna be riding this thing very hard, but I do want to record just because you never know what a 42-year-old motorcycle is going to do to you, so you better film every second of it. Just so I have some kind of footage, right? Okay. Let's see what she's got. Gas is on. From disc brakes to drum brakes. Whew, all right. Break-in number 1, success. Bike's running good. Sputtering a little bit when I first started, but it cleaned out and ran awesome after that. Definitely need to remember to add PSI to the forks. They were pretty soft out there. But I ended up jumping all the jumps on it, so bike's running good. I'm excited to race it this year. And I'm really excited about the new 2020 that I picked up. Awesome day. We're gonna keep motoing down. Probably ride the 81 at least 1 or 2 more times. And have some more fun on the new bike. All right, let's get into the action. excellent day of motoing. I love the new YZ250. I had fun on the old YZ250. Pretty cool little video to kind of see what 40 years apart from each other is on the motocross track. Adam back there. Dude's got a good facility here. Okay, so it's the next day after riding both of the YZ250s, and I thought of another interesting point that I wanted to talk about. I guess to elaborate on riding two YZ250s that are basically 40 years apart from each other in technology, although the 2020 hasn't really changed since 06 when they went to the Triple S fork, but still almost 40 years between these bikes. So I would say the three things I noticed the most switching between the two, going back to drum brakes, is it's a big change. Trying to ride both bikes in the same day, you're one finger in the front on the modern bike and at least two on the front of the 81 behind me. Power, the lack of a power valve on the 81 means that you're going to be riding the clutch a lot, especially on a modern motocross track with more jumps right out of corners. So I noticed that, and obviously suspension is different. 40-year-old air fork on the 1981, and maybe the best spring fork on the market on the 2020. So those are the three things that I noticed different, and they are big differences. But one thing that I think is interesting that is similar is the rider compartment, the geometry of the motorcycle, jumping from one to the other. I was comfortable both ways, and it actually kind of was sketchy when I would get back on the old bike because I would immediately feel like I was on the modern bike. So I would have to kind of quickly adjust my riding because the 81 likes to go a little more vertical off of jump faces. It doesn't like to land the same. You know, these old bikes, I like to land a little rear first. On the 81, I don't know why, because actually the shock is probably the worst part of this bike. For some reason, landings are smoother when I land back tire first on the 81, and on the 2020 you can flat land things. It's an amazing motorcycle. So those are, I think, three interesting points and one thing that is similar between the two. Just wanted to kind of add that into the video. Let's get back to closing thoughts, I guess. Awesome day. I guess let me know in the comments what you thought of the video, and if you want to see more content on either of these bikes, or what do you want to see me do with either of these bikes. We're gonna keep motoing. I had a lot of fun today on that bike behind me. Can't say enough good things about this bike. Having just ridden the new KTM 250, this thing still is competitive. The motor is so smooth and usable, and these forks, my God, these Triple S forks. Everybody talks about these KYB Triple S's, and they're right. They're amazing right out of the box. Oh, just in love with it. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Check you later.